Deaf and Tribe, what up, what up? We back at it. We back activated. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Go subscribe to the tribe and turn your notification bell up to all so you don't miss none of this game that I'm dropping on your brain. Do you dig what I'm saying? Stop letting your past dictate your future. Stop letting your past keep you in last. Too many times we get caught up in speaking about what we used to do, where we used to be, how we should have been, where we could have been, or where we would have been if this happened or that happened. Now, that time, that energy, and that attention that you are giving to these subjects is taking you away from your imagination. It's taking you away from your creativity. That time and that energy can be spent on you working on your future self, working on you manifesting for your future family, for your future businesses, for what you really want out of life. Because when you talk about what you used to do, then it gives people this mindset when you are expressing it to them, like, what happened? Because I'd ask, what happened? You were just sitting back talking about your past. This is why I don't believe in Throwback Thursdays. This is why I don't post Throwback Thursdays. Because I'm too busy creating. I'm too busy focused on my future to talk about the past. And it's not that I don't focus in on the past, because I actually do. I use it as motivation to get to my future. I'll never let the habits or the ways that I used to be get into my new ways and then overly consume my mind to where I'm expressing this every day and I'm remanifesting everything that I used to do and everything that I used to be and all the thoughts that I used to have into my present life or into my future life. I'm trying to keep creating. So the future business partners that I want, the home that I want, the family that I want, the way that I want to touch the people around the world and help people out, I cannot do that with the way that I used to think, especially when it comes to being positive and negative. A lot of people feel like I wasn't born negative. I believe you. But people keep taking from you and taking from you and taking from you. You keep spending time. You keep spending time talking about the past. Guess what you are doing? You are putting yourself in a negative mindset. You are putting yourself in a negative state because you are spending time. People don't get that. Time, when you are spending time, what else do you spend? You spend money. So time is a currency. Time is luxury. So if you are spending your time talking about your past and you keep on spending, guess what? You ain't gonna have no money left. You ain't gonna have no time left to do what you are supposed to do. So it's gonna put you in the negative. Just like if you kept spending your money and then you looking at account and you're gonna see that account's in the negative because you've overdrawn. You keep on spending. Same way with you spending time. You're going to keep spending time with the wrong people, spending time in the wrong settings, spending time in the wrong environments, spending time in the wrong energy with the wrong thoughts. And the more and more you keep spending time, that positive mindset, that positive outlook that you had on life or for your future or what you said you was going to do is going to slowly disappear. It's going to slowly creep away because you keep on spending. Now you in the negative. And you wonder why you got a negative frequency. You wonder why you keep smacking your lips and you keep on looking at people keep leveling up. You keep seeing people evolve because a lot of the people that are evolving are not talking about what they used to do. They see what they used to do. They don't like what they used to do and they want to change their ways. This is why this is the perfect time to change your ways, especially before these elections, especially before this big shift. Not in tune if you are not aware that it's a big shift happening right now. And I'm not just talking about America. I'm talking about all over the world. So don't spend time talking about the past. Don't spend time talking about what you used to have. It's a lot of people that talk about the cars they used to have, the jewelry they used to have, the house they used to have, the women they used to have. Ladies talk about the men that they used to have, how they used to look good in high school, how all the men was chasing them in college. But now they feel like they down on themselves because they baby daddy told them that they out of shape because they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5+ kids. Now they feel down on themselves because they missed out on certain opportunities and they feel like if it wasn't for certain circumstances that they would have really took this on and they would have evolved in this certain field and things would have been different. You can't think like that. Don't talk about what could have been. Don't look at somebody in a place that you feel like you should be. You don't know the work that they put in. You don't know the grind and the time that they put in. You don't know the effort that they put in while you was playing. See, a lot of people don't want to come in tune with the fact that they've played so long. It's okay that you've been playing with your life, but now you know better, so it's time to do better. At some point in time, you got to get serious about you. At some point in time, you got to realize that maybe you do have a talent. Maybe you do have this certain energy that captivates people and makes people want to follow what you do. Maybe you do have this ownership mentality. Maybe you do have management mentality. Or maybe you are a top employee. But whatever the case may be, whatever the situation, whatever the background, whatever the field, let's focus on progressing and going towards the future. Let's focus on a new outcome than what we've been getting. Let's not talk about the past. If you somebody that constantly looks at your pictures, constantly looks in your old photos and old videos, and you get consumed by what you used to do, where you used to go, how you used to look, how you used to fit into something, how you used to be around things, cut that off because it's holding you back. Nobody probably ever told you this because they don't even know it. But if you continue to look at your past and if you continue to just sit there and soak in it, if you continue to watch it and feel like, man, you ain't getting no better or things should have went a different way, then you will never lead the life or never step into the reality that you want. You'll never get the luxury items that you feel like you are supposed to have. You'll never get the business opportunities that you feel you are supposed to have. You'll never live in that home that you are feeling that you are supposed to be living in. You'll never drive that luxury car. You'll never have the bank account that you want. You'll never have the physique or be in shape how you want to be. If you don't let go of the past and if you don't stop talking about what could have been, what should have been, or what would have been. Yeah, your life that was handed to you wasn't proper. We'll say that. It may not be the best life that you could envision because you saw other people. You got to watch movies. You got to see your rich friends. You got to see some of the people you went to school with, and you probably wondered, why me? Why not me? Why her? Why him? And it's probably created some type of envy, some type of hate within you. Now it's time for you to become aware of this. Now it's time for you to shake this. Now it's time for you to say, okay, back then I could have did this, but now we finna switch it up. Now I'm finna do this. It's a lot of things on this planet you could be doing. One thing for sure that you shouldn't be doing is talking about your past, living in your past, or trying to figure out why something didn't happen in your past. Trying to figure out why you lost this large amount of money, why you lost this property, why you lost this girlfriend, ladies, why you lost this boyfriend. Why did your husband or your wife leave you? Don't focus on that. Focus on how you can become better. Focus on how you can attract better. Focus on how you can live better. Focus on how you can feel better. This is how you're going to change your life. This is how you're going to live a new life. This is how people will start to feel the success seeping out of your pores. People will start to feel the energy that you express as soon as you walk by them. A lot of people might say it's aura, but it's natural energy. This is energy that you give off because you know for sure that you're not done. Don't be the person that feels like it's over. Because once people start talking about the past, once people start really just living in the past, that means that you feel like it's over. That means you feel like you can't create, that you're done manifesting for your life. It's the end all to be all. That's what you are saying. That shows that you don't have no faith, not only in the Most High, but in yourself and in your abilities. How do you have faith in everybody else creating something for their life? How can you take time out of your day, spend time scrolling and watching other people live this happy life? How can you do it and then tell yourself you could have been, you should have been, or you used to? You got to keep going. You got to keep moving forward. Every day that you rise up, you get a pulse that should show you not only are you strong, but you have a purpose. You here for a reason. Every day, every minute is somebody passing out, is somebody leaving this planet, is somebody with bad health finding out some bad news. Now we know every day is not going to be perfect. We know every day all the things that you want to happen may not happen. But if you keep moving forward and focusing on tomorrow, if you keep on moving forward and knowing it's going to be a better day, if you keep on having this great outlook, even if it's not your reality right now, I can promise you it will start to happen because your past ain't your reality right now, but you still living in it. You still feel like this is you. You talking about the 16-year-old you. You 45. You talking about the 20-year-old you. You 30. You talking about the 15-year-old you. You 21 now. It's time for you to shift your mindset. It's time for you to change your goals. It's time for you to shift your vision. and start to see how you can really make whatever you want out of this life. Not what your family gave to you, not what your teacher said, not what the preacher said, not what the coach said. We want to make sure that we believe in our words. We believe in our own thoughts, and we go out and we give action. Not just say we're going to do this and not do it, because a lot of people say what they're going to do. But the reason that they don't do it is because they look back at their past. They see it didn't happen back then, and guess what? They try to manifest it not happening in the future. Well, guess what? You're a manifesting machine. You're a master manifester. You don't even get that you're doing it right now. So you may feel like it's circumstances, but no, as soon as you put that thought out, that negative thought about the past situation not working, so this future situation may not work, guess what? That same energy applies to that new future situation. And all the time you see it, it ends up not working. So if that's not working for you, if that's not helping you out, it's time for you to shift your mindset. It's time for you to say, I can actually make this happen. And then start to put forth effort, put forth energy. Start shifting your attention towards what you want to happen, not what didn't happen, because that already didn't happen. That's behind you. Every day that you rise up, that's further and further that you are getting from your past. So you know for sure you can look back and say, man, I'm headed in the right direction. But if you keep sitting there with your past ideas, if you keep sitting there talking about what you used to do, talking about what you would have been, what you should have been, what could have happened, what should be, that right there too, that's a big one. When people start to say what should be, how are you going to say what should be and you are not putting forth effort for yourself? You can't talk about what somebody else is doing and how that should be you. No, it shouldn't. You are exactly where you are right now because that's exactly where you want to be. You would change it if you wanted to. It's because you don't want to. You want to remain the same. Now, when you want to change, whether by force or by inside, you like, you know what? It's just time to shift. It will happen. It will happen by force, or it will happen just organically inside your mind. You will be like, you know what? It's time for me to make that shift. But a lot of people don't get that. They try to sit back in their past. They try to talk about their past. They try to live in their past, and they think it's going to work for them. Tell me in the comments right now, has it worked for you? And if it hasn't, then right now it's time for you to change, okay? Stop letting your past keep you in last and going nowhere fast, all right? It's time for you to focus on your future. It's time for you to focus on the present right now. Look at yourself. Thank the Most High for where you are right now. And then start to set out and write down these goals and accomplish these goals and start to walk towards where you want to be. Go towards your future, all right? Now, if you are new to this tribe, if you are new to this family, make sure you press a like on this video. That lets YouTube know that this video is very informative. And you know, like I know, when I get on this camera, I'm coming to drop some game on your brain so you ain't out here looking lame. Do you dig what I'm saying? Now, stay hungry, stay healthy, stay ready to keep from getting ready. And until next time, Def and Tribe, I'm out. Peace.